scam this spring while looking for contractors to hire for home improvement projects. The Better Business Bureau sees this kind of thing all the time. So we brought in the expert, Tom Bartholomew. He's the president of the organization, to give you some advice before you hand over your hard-earned money. Tom, thanks for joining us tonight.
It's a pleasure.
Now, tell us, before we hire anyone, what are some of the things we need to look for to protect us?
Well, it's amazing what you can learn from other people's bad experiences. We had a situation, person called us last week that he'd heard about this contractor, went ahead and had him come out, got a bid, sounded good, didn't do any checking. Guy comes the next day, starts to work, but then doesn't show up for another 2 weeks.
Wow.
Then he decides to go on bbb.org and see what he can find, and finds him on our Dirty Dozen list of one of the worst rated businesses around, with an F rating.
Yeah.
So did that a little bit backwards.
Yeah, so we want you to get pen and paper out, because Tom is getting ready to show us 10 things that we need to know, and we want you to know that so you will be protected. So 10 things starting, what's number one?
Well, again, that track record. What's that company about? Who are they? You know, it's one thing, like I said, to get that reference, but then check it out. bbb.org takes an average of 1 minute and 42 seconds to get that that information that you need. Licensing is the other part of that. Strange thing in North Carolina, you don't have to have a license to be a contractor unless you're doing jobs more than $30,000. That leaves a lot of room for a lot of work to be done by unlicensed contractors. So if they do have that licensing, that shows you that they've passed that competency test, that they've got that ability to do that job and do it the right way.
And the second thing?
Cost comparisons, get those competitive bids. Make sure it's an apples-to-apples comparison of, you know, that roof, they're going to use the same kind of shingles, so that when it comes down to the price, after you look through everything, you got a good comparison to make.
Gotcha. And then you talked about insurance, and you talked about references, and then a written contract. That is very important.
It really is the key. I mean, most of the complaints we see at BBB center around what people's expectation was, and that they didn't put it in that contract. Like the example I gave you, start date, have that in there. The completion date, that is, well, the guy said, well, I'll have it done in 6 to 8 weeks. Well, put that in the contract, and let's have a little penalty in there in case you didn't meet that deadline, because I've got plans too.
Yeah, and then bonding.
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, we had insurance up there. Somebody says they're licensed, bonded, and insured. Well, those are important things, but make sure that it's what you think it means. We've seen some that say, well, I'm licensed. Well, I've got a driver's license. Well, that's not the same thing. I've got insurance. Well, I've got insurance on my truck. Not the same thing. Bonding, same thing. If one of their workers steals things from your house, that covers you, and you don't have to file through your homeowner's insurance. You can go straight to the company that you hired.
That's good. And then also with social media, and we can Google everything, criminal history, that is very important to check that out.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to check everybody that's working in your house, the whole crew, but the principal officer, the guy that, again, in my first example, lengthy criminal history for doing the exact same thing that he did to this guy.
Wow. So with that first person, did he pay up first, or did he lose any money?
Well, fortunately, once he confronted the guy and said, look, I know you've got an F rating with the BBB. I've seen your lengthy history. I'm going to sue you unless you do this job and do it the way I want it done. That got the guy's attention. Not usually something you have to do when you go after a contractor, threatening to sue them. But in this case, that's the only way that he was going to get this job done.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else, any more advice? Or what are some of the businesses people are researching the most?
And, you know, this time of year, it's pretty much what you'd expect. The roofers, the plumbers, landscapers, electricians. Out of the top 20 industries that we have at BBB that people are accessing reports on, 11 of them have to do with your house. So a little economic trend that's going on right there, that's good. People are out looking to spend money, looking to improve their home. But at the same time, do that due diligence. Check on that company. Make sure that they're worthy of your business.
You'll save yourself a headache and save some dollars in the end.
Indeed.
Thank you so much for that valuable information. Now, for more information, just log on to WBTV.com and look in the Web Extras section under the Home tab. Thanks for being here.
It's always a pleasure.
Tom, thank you. Well, let's get back to our